Hello, friends! Welcome to another episode 27, holy crap, of Modded Minecraft Survival Season 2, with me, SkitzTGPG. The one, the only, the shortest, the dumbest. Why can't I jump over this anymore? I used to be able to jump over these! There we go, okay. Just reasserting myself. So, you probably saw in the beginning of the episode, we got the road cleaned up, and we got some of the mage tower put together. So I'll go show that in more detail in a minute. But first, we need to grab everything Ars Nouveau related, because that's what we're gonna get up to today. Because it's fun. So it comes up like it used to, up and over here. But then it sort of curves off to the side, ladies. Comes up here. Comes up and around here. You can see. Leads all the way up. To our mage tower. Now, it's not much of a tower now, but that's because it only has the 2 floors. Plan on expanding. So, first and foremost, let's get some mage bloom seeds. Those are made with the viewers and the things. So, let's set up a Ars Nouveau room. Probably get some lighting in here too, huh? What do you guys think? I tried to go with a more gothic, mage tower feel. I tried to make it a little bit more interesting, while also using really dark blocks, which can be tricky. This is floor 1 of the mage tower. It's pretty fun. Probably have a teleport block to take us up to higher levels once I make them. But for now, why don't we put... Because there's a couple magic mods I'm going to end up putting in here. Why don't we do right here? Why don't we do right here? So now, let's go ahead and put things down. We're going to start with this arcane core. Because the enchanting apparatus needs to be above it. So let's do this. It might be fun to have it kind of up a bit. Okay, let's eat some stew. And I would take the enchanting apparatus. Boop. And now we need pedestals. Pedestals. Pestles. We're going to need source to get these processes to move. So I think before we actually get into doing stuff with this, we've got to set up. We need source. What is source? Source is the latent energy put out by the world. It's not quite the same as Britannia's mana, but it's similar. As far as I can tell, right, Britannia sort of is the analog for Ardwinna's magic. You know, blood magic for Cyphorous, Draconic Evolution for Brey, and then I think the Builderkin were responsible for the Ars Nouveau stuff, I feel like. But who knows? Who knows? Okay, grown from seeds. So we need to make some source collection stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to make a source jar. We'll grab the source jar, the source relay, and the ergonomic source link. So what these are going to do... What's this? Changer's eye. Oh, that's neat. It's like a camera. Interesting. But I digress. So as plants grow, any plant, not just Ars Nouveau plants. The mod recognizes any plant. Basically, every growth tick that this goes through where it successfully goes up a stage generates source. That source can be collected using an ergonomic source link. So we're going to make that, and then we're going to grab this water real quick, put this and this. We're going to put this on top. And so now this is going to read it's going to pick up any growth in this area and transfer it into source. But we don't have anywhere for it to go. We need a source jar. What are we missing? Oh, archwood slabs. Okay. So we'll make 2 source jars. And we will put them... It's not a fluid! It's not! It's not a fluid at all! But I think... Yeah, I can put those there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just line... Nope, can't do it there. I'm going to put some source jars here. Let this work. I'm going to plant some more stuff so that we generate source faster, because we need it. I need it. So let's grab our imbuement chamber. Put it on the friggin' floor for now. And we're going to grab some lapis. Lazuli. And we're going to go boop. Trying to remember my time in a bottle hotkey. Like I said, it's been a minute since I played. Doesn't seem like it for you, but for me, fun fact, episodes 1 through like 26, I had recorded back in March of 2025. So this is my first time picking it up since around then. So if I'm a little rusty or play a little bit less good than I have in the past, that's why. That's why. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so it does work. Yay! That's fantastic news! Boop, boop. And it's dark. I hear crunching and crashing and all sorts of bad shit going on. Oh, you saw the source? Zip over? You'll see it again in a moment. Because this grew. So I'll grab it. There we go. Zip! There it goes. Awesome. Just so we can get these source jars filled up nice and quick. Now, boosting the growth artificially with like bone meal or a watering can or whatever will not generate source. It's important to note that. So we can't really cheese this. Not even my time bottle will be able to cheese it, right? Because I can do this, but I don't think it's going to actually affect the growth. Never has. And even if it did, I don't think it would trigger the source. So now what we got to do is basically just hope this grows. But you'll see it's already starting to fill. I'm actually going to move this one a bit closer. Actually, no. No, I'm not. I'm going to put this away over here. Because otherwise it'll try to fill both at once and it'll take longer. Whereas if it just focuses on the one jar... Ooh! You know what I could do, guys? Guys! Friends! Colleagues, comrades, brothers in arms! Brothers and sisters in arms! We could build this stuff down by the other farm. In fact, we could even attach it to Stu's farm, because fuck that guy. So let's do that. Let's make another source jar. And then we're going to make one more Argogadok. Oh, we need... Okay. Well. That's just so much egg on my face. So this is getting up to 21% full. So let's go set up our... stuff and things. Down by Stu's farm. Ah! So as you can see, there's quite a lot of crops here. that we're going to want to harvest. So what I think I'll do is I'll place both ergonomic source links on... Hold on. Okay, good. On top of the 2 water blocks here. Okay. Now those are set, and now we could put 1 source block here and 1 source block here. And as these plants all grow, which I'm going to harvest them so that they do that. Why do we need the source jars, Skitz? I'll tell you, my ever-inquisitive and curious inner monologue. It's simply because most of the processes we need to do to generate better gear, equipment, spells, etc. is all done with source. It's an important resource to have. Please don't unsubscribe. Cool. Okay. So now this garden's all been harvested, which means that, yep, see? So I'll come back in a minute once we have some full source. Actually, let me go check. Up by the mage tower. This is still looking a little bit steep, huh? It's still looking a bit steep. I might soften it up some more at some point. Not that it matters too much. Too. This path isn't really for walking on anyway. It's for something else. Let's see how this source jar's doing. It's not full. That's for damn sure. 21% still. Okay, well that's disheartening. So I guess actually, while that's processing, let's go ahead and look at the table, because I want to build our equipment and stuff. So let's see. Okay, what do we need for that again? The scribe's table? Ah. Some more of that. A bingo bango. So now this is going to let us write spells and imbue certain objects with special stuff and things. So if we don't appear to be able to... Oh, that's right. I have to have a spell book to use it. That's right. Bang. Unbreaking 10? What? What does that even mean? Okay. Very strange. So now we have this book, and I'm trying to remember how to open it. Oh, M? Really? M for magic, right. Okay. So now we have a couple of base glyphs we can choose from. Each glyph determines a component of a spell we want to make. So there's forms and effects. The form is you can make it a projectile, a self spell, or a touch spell. We're going to go with projectile. We're going to go harm. And that'll be our basic blast. Create. And now, that does damage. I promise. Don't have a lot of mana right now. You see that bar on the bottom left? That's our mana. And it could be better. However, when we click this, we have the opportunity to create more glyphs. So, we're going to look at a lot of these today, but I want to make a couple of the more important ones. So, all glyphs. Let's start with tier 1. Evaporate, dispel. Dispel wouldn't be the worst, because that'll remove harmful effects from us. Ooh, amplify. We're making amplify. Toss items in the... Okay, so we need a diamond. So now we toss this. There we go. Boop. And now we have a glyph of amplify. And if we right-click it, and then we open our spellbook, behold, we have an amplify. So now we can go boop, boop, and we can say projectile harm, amplify. Create. Now, this costs less mana, but does similar amounts of damage. Another fun thing about the book is you can customize your spells. So for this spell, we're going to make it lime, save it, and then for the sounds, we're going to pick, what's this sound like? Okay. That sounds correct for a blast spell, right? Check that out. There are glyphs that can do all sorts of stuff to these spells, like speed them up, actually like weaken them, deaccelerate them. You can create bombs and like arced projectiles. There's a lot. You can break blocks, you can break numerous blocks, you can create blocks, you can animate blocks to fight for you. It's bananas. This mod is on fire. But I want to make a couple more glyphs, because, let's see, I want zoomies, right? Zoomies is the big one, because that'll let me go zip, zoop, zop. Ooh, Conjure Mage Light seems like a good idea, right? Just calling up a light source. So we need a lantern. Now we throw this in there, and this in there. Now it's going to create a glyph of Conjure Mage Light. Now, boop. Now, we can see we have this to pick from. So we're going to go to this tab here to make a second spell. We're going to go Projectile, Conjure Mage Light, and you know what? We'll do Amplify. And we'll say, we'll call it Friendship. I don't know why. It just seems funny to me. And we'll make it, let's make it white. No, because the light itself is, well, maybe it is. And then the sound, there we go. So now we can switch between Basic Blast and Friendship. So if we cast Friendship, it leaves a light. But if we cast Basic Blast, cool. It just blasts. And these, of course, are breakable. So we have our spell book. We have our scribes table. Tier 2 would open us up to slow fall and knockback. Oh, here we go. Leap. Leap and launch. We need rabbit hide. Oh, Jesus. The hunt for rabbits, huh? Well, hunt for rabbit, really, because if we... Yes, let me grab a mob imprisonment tool. There we go. Now we can throw a rabbit in one of these. And we will be able to do the thing with the stuff. Make the launch thing. And I'm pretty sure we have the bat wings, don't we? So if I just type in wing, we have 5. Okay, so we can do the leap. We just need rabbit hide. Setup. I don't know why I'm being silly. There we go. Ah. Now we have to think about our plan to go get rabbit hide. Rabbit hide. Rabbit hide, rabbit hide, rabbit hide, rabbit hide. I guess we'll go check a map. Oh, I'm underground. I need to get to top side. Grundle? Grundle! Where the hell you is? Are you upstairs? No. Are you in your room? He is! Hi, buddy. Always makes me nervous when I can't find my Grundle. go. Now, we need to find a place that's roughly desert-like to hunt a rabbit. Oh, look. Dead east. Grundle, I'll be back. I'm gonna go hunt for rabbits. It's wabbit season. There she is. The audacity. Pillager tower, oh boy. Yeah, they got a whole setup, that's right. So, go ahead and just park. Well, land. Cool. Now we just hunt rabbits. Oakley dokley, I'm ready for a rabbit to show up any minute now. My kingdom for a rabbit! I just want a rabbit. Wait, what the shit are you? No, really, what the shit are you? Spirit of chaos. Oh, fuck. Yeah, get him! He's still attacking me, the fucking idiot. Uh-oh. Oh, I should have stopped that Spirit of Chaos. It just possessed that thing. And made it stronger. Okay, that's not good! Ah! Oh my god, it is! It's literal chaos. Seed of Chaos, look at that. Is that a fucking rabbit? Ah, my fucking frames! There we go. Ah, my frames! Why is my game freezing up every few seconds? What the hell? Grab these things, and we have a rabbit in our thing. So now, we can just go home. Cool. We're here. We've got a mob imprisonment tool. So we can clone this thing. But we don't have a cloner yet. Well, looks like before we get zoomies, we'll have to build a mob cloner. So we'll get to that in a bit, I think. We don't need to do that right now. But we found the rabbit. Good morning, good morning. Time to get back to work. But I'll probably do most of that next episode. Because we got a little bit sidetracked. Oh, you know what? Let me... There we go. So what we'll probably do is next episode we will build a mob duplicator, or at least try to, and see what entails that. I know, I'm teched out too. But if we can build the duplicator, we can clone the rabbit. I don't have to hunt a shit ton of rare rabbits, and we'll have a duplicator set up. So I'm probably going to build the chamber for it between episodes, and then we'll plug everything in, and I'll tell you guys a quick bit about it, how it works, etc. Then we'll clone the rabbits, and we'll get back to making spells. Sound good? Good, because I wasn't asking. So, anyway, guys, thanks again so much for taking the time to hang out with me today. It means more than you know. I really enjoy spending time with you, and I look forward to the next video we hang out in. I hope you do too. Grundle. What are you doing, baby? What are you doing? Anyway, I'm going to go check and see why my Grundle is acting strange. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves. Bye.